See how he's been paying attention for like a year and he's actually learning.
That's what I mean. Auctions are okay, but it's a lot of hassle, isn't it?
Steve's Cam is entering the weekly. Yeah. Guys, this is what I'm dealing with this morning, Wednesday. Weekly gang, we're back. It's the first week in May. It's actually the 2nd of May today. Had to confirm that because I didn't know with this bank holiday. Holidays, everybody's on holiday. All of them are on holiday. Phil was on holiday. Duna was on holiday. Ams was on holiday. TT was on holiday. Ams has just literally walked into the office. Every single person was on holiday. Guys, bank holiday is not a holiday. In the UK it is, but in my world it's not. So, go and start the week in the office. There's quite a few of us in of the crew. Warrilow has been moved from here to there. He's not going to be happy. So hopefully today, when I'm not in, because I'm out and about today, Phil, you'll see him picking that up and carrying it across here. Try and get it, because I know what he's going to do. Signing up some new investors to the sourcing division, hopefully collecting some keys for a new property, which we haven't done for about a month. I would really like to go and collect some keys. 2 sets, fingers crossed. Let's see if the solicitors on the other side can pull the fingers out and get it across the line for us, because we've done everything that we need to do on both properties. But chances of that happening are fantastic, because I'm going to put it out there that we're going to collect the keys this week. What else is going on?
Networking event.
We've got a taster today, 3 o'clock, food tasting at the Grand Hotel for our networking event on the 7th of May. Bit of bad news, Aaron Branch, family member, passed away. Unfortunately, he can't make Saturday. Best wishes to you. And I'll catch up with you in the week anyway. So you'll probably see Aaron this week at some point. Nonetheless, it's still going to be an absolutely awesome evening. We've replaced him with, dun, dun, dun. I have no idea. I'm not even gonna pretend, don't know. I've had about 20 people message saying, can they come? Can they do this? We'll make a decision this week. And oh, Steve's Cam. Steve's Cam is entering the weekly. So Phil doesn't see me in the morning before I get to the office, and Phil doesn't see me after I leave the office, but you guys might. So Steve's Cam might make an appearance this week. That might be interesting. Guys, if you're gonna go out on the weekend and get drunk, or you're gonna go out on the weekend and do whatever you're doing, and you don't wake up on the Tuesday or Monday normally, but we've had the bank holiday, to come into the office and do some work, where are you ever going to, where are you ever going to progress? You're not. You're never going to happen. We always find it, don't we? Monday, no one turns up. Obviously, it's bank holiday, so today is technically a Monday. No one turns up. Guys, sort yourselves out. TT's with me. Monday morning meeting. I'm going to refer to that as Monday. I'm not referring to it as Tuesday because we've lost today. I don't like it. It pisses me off. So today's Monday.
It's Tuesday today.
Duna's a bit of a comedian. He's a wizard comedian. Can you put a picture of a wizard comedian on the screen here and just actually, it's Duna. Yeah. That's, when I say insert Duna, this is what needs to come up now, where my hand is. Don't know what, but do your magic, mate. Photoshop him.
Sam?
Photoshop him doing something. No. Say again. Duna says he's the only one in here that can Photoshop, so he has to do it. Right, new investors are going up on the board today. So I'm going to give TT some details of people that have contacted me, who are at the top of the list. A couple of people who are repeat customers will always be added to the list. So guys, if we've sourced a house for you in the past and you call up again and ask us to source one for you, you will be given priority access. Because we've done it for you before, you've put your money on the line and we have come through. So anyone that wants to be a repeat customer will always be given priority access. The CRM system needs to be up and running by the end of today.
Yeah.
It's all paid for, Salesforce, it's all there. Just need to figure out how to use it. can be quite complicated apparently,
You
but
need to sit down with Warlow to do that.
yes, we have a TPC member, shout out to Sahil Lakhani, who is also one of our joint venture partners in a property that I just completed. So that's finished, it's over. So he's not no longer a joint venture partner, but he will be again in the future at some point. He knows this inside out. He is Salesforce. He's like one of the guys that does it. So if you call him and you have any problems, he'll help. He helps us set it all up and stuff. What else do I need to speak to you about? Wiping that board clean now. Let's wipe that board off today. Let's put all the new stuff on and let's see what happens there. Networking events, have you got everything sorted? Do you know what you've got to do, or do you not have a clue, or where are we at with that?
I put it all on Eventbrite last night.
Okay.
So that's all done and dusted outside. My involvement with the networking event, we need to obviously discuss out what you want from me to do, what you want me to do.
How about talking on stage?
No chance. I wouldn't like that.
You've got that in your locker.
No, I have, but I don't know. What would I talk about?
Just no, not get up and do a speech. Like just speak. Just say, hey, I'm TT. This is me. Just a little intro into who you are. You're a big part of the circle now. Put him under pressure there, guys. See, on the spot, panicked, doesn't know what to do now. Look, he's thinking, do I do it? Do I not do it? You've got it in your locker. I'm not joking. Builders going around to one of the houses that we sourced today to give a quote on in Warsaw. Yep. Hopefully that all goes according to plan and there's no issues. We need to instruct a RIC survey for K. We need to get a quote, please. Level 2.
Upset a lot of people on the weekend, didn't you?
Yeah, I did upset a lot of people on the weekend actually. Guys, last week's weekly where I had a little bit of a rant about Birmingham's networking. Now, people watched it on Sunday morning who were from the city, faces of the city apparently, and I got 3 messages from 3 individual people. You know who you are, guys. Thank you for the messages. I appreciate the messages. I also appreciate the lack of support. Not me personally, because I don't need your support, but a lot of people in Birmingham who you don't give credit to or support because they don't fit the mould. They don't wear suits. They're not over 40 and they've not been in Birmingham. They've not asked you to sponsor their events, which is very sad. But I didn't mean to upset you. It clearly hit a nerve. You clearly wasn't happy with what I said when I say networking in Birmingham is shit. And I'm just giving my opinion and the opinion of probably about another 30 people who are in Birmingham who attend the networking events and tell us they're shit. So it's time to do something about it. Great news. We didn't know, but one of our properties, the tenants moved in on Friday, so obviously a few days ago. We thought he was moving in this week, but Tom, COO, have a look, has just informed me that the tenant moved in on Friday, so that's good news.
Yeah, he's in and we've got a little list of bits and bobs that he...
When tenants move in, there is always something that they complain about.
Always a list.
He wants something done to a handrail, and the electrics are tripping in the kitchen apparently, which is just going to be...
Probably his toaster or his kettle.
Yeah, but we'll check it out, we'll get it done. We're sending someone around right now actually, so that's good news. I'm really, really happy about that. We've actually used an estate agent Lanyons to help us with that, so that's good news. Also, sourced a property a few months ago for one of the TPC members. You're okay, don't you worry. Sourced a property for one of the TPC members called Sonny Price, and he collected his keys to the house today, which coincidentally is next door to the house that we own. Put a picture, insert a picture. Sonny, thank you for using us and trusting us, and any help you need, because I know you're a builder and you do all your stuff yourself with your father and everybody, but we are here. We do have loads of connections up there to help you out with certain things. But that's great news. I'm also going to insert the message that he sent to me as well to say thank you very much to me and Isabella, which was lovely, great little gesture. And yeah, congratulations. I'm over the moon for you. So I've been convinced by everybody to try this because it's really healthy. What to walk, noodles, never had it before in my entire life.
Don't forget to tell them the story that you gave the beans about 3 weeks ago saying you really wanted it.
Yeah, I like the look of it. I love the fire and the way they cook it. But I've never tried it, so I've gone and I asked for a pot noodle, as close as possible to a pot noodle. And I got noodles, chicken, mushrooms, peppers, coriander, and soy sauce. And I'm about to try it now, but I'm not convinced I like the smell of it at the minute. And I'm trying to eat it like pasta, which is unusual, isn't it? I'm trying to spin it around my fork and eat it. So let's see.
Very nice, I like.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Have another mate.
Let me try some mushrooms and some chicken and stuff and just see if that makes it taste any different. And some peppers. I'm so unsure.
It's just not your kind of food.
No,
You're not going to eat it, are you?
Somebody get this guy king size Twix, please.
I've already had one. Saka bought me one. I'm not convinced on it.
Why? Well, you did get the most plain one out of them all.
No, but he.
This is very adventurous for me.
Oh yeah, this is so adventurous for Steve.
Andy, where are you? This is what you've got me resorting to. Seriously, can't you just come every single day and bring us food, please? That would massively help. No, not convinced. I'll let you know whether I eat it or not.
Just remember.
Right. Verdict from my noodles fiasco was gone. Soy sauce. No. See you later. Back to the original fill pots. The only way to eat in Birmingham is to stick to what you like. Do not try and convince me again, Felipe. Anyway, back to it. Eat my sandwich. This guy has gone running, COO, because he knows he's about to get a grilling. Tune in, it's going to be like half a second for you guys, but it's going to be like 6 minutes for me. So tune in half a second for you, 6 minutes for me, and watch him start going red and squirming. Oh dear. What a lovely sandwich that was. Lovely, lovely sandwich. Guys, Team 11, you remember? Do you even know what it is? All will be revealed very soon. And Team 11 is not this, apparently. Or it might be, don't know. We'll see. Office day, well, they're both different.
They're very similar.
I know, but they're both different properties. So, we have a lot of renovations going on at the moment, and we use the same builders for a lot of stuff. And the fact that I'm in the office today all day is not good for anybody. Trust me, is it? Me being in the office is not a good thing, because my brain starts going like that, and then every single thing gets scrutinised. Every single thing that's going on gets scrutinised 100%. Now I'm going to scrutinise the shit out of this, and he's going to bat it off with, say, I already know what's coming, but I know for a fact that our builders are pushing their numbers up just a little bit each job that they go past. Hang on.
Yeah, I've noticed that, and I've
Yeah.
noticed a lot of people now, which we've already also seen a reflection of in the materials that we buy. They're all saying that the material costs are going up, and they are, because
Well, we all know material costs have gone up,
You know, Howdens have bumped their price up 17%.
but we all know material costs have gone up. It doesn't mean the cost of labour goes up.
No,
But that's what they're doing. They're trying to do it.
trying.
But over the weekend, bank holiday, I literally sat down. I had a look at some of the quotes that we've been sent lately, and I can clearly see where things aren't going according to plan, because there's things that should be a price, and yes, I am taking into account that material has gone up. But like I said, labour has not gone up, and this is the problem, and this is where builders will get you, because they are smart human beings, and a lot of them are very on the ball, but they're using labour and material mixed into a quote now to up their labour, which is what I'm seeing. So me and Tom are going to go through two quotes mainly today, and just to give you a example, 3-bedroom house. Is that full rewire? Obviously.
Yeah, that's including spots. That's not.
That's including spots.
Yeah.
But it's £500 for spotlights.
Yeah, and I'd expect to pay 3.5 for a rewire, so I would.
Yeah, but £500 for spotlights.
There's a lot of spots in that house.
Yeah, but they're not. There's not 500 quid. There's probably 150, 200 pound of his money on there as well.
I wouldn't use the electrical as your base here. You've
But
got plenty of other things.
There is plenty of other things, and we're going to get into that in a second.
No, and there's things that I will agree with you on. But electrically, I'd say that 3.9 for a full rewire.
It's not 3.9, it's 4K. It's £10 off 4,000. It's 3,990.
Not a bad price.
It's a bad price. It should be, at the most, it should be 3,750. And that's really being generous. Because a lot of people that we've done rewires with have thrown in the spotlights as well. So we're paying, realistically, £500 for spotlights when he could have just said, listen, 250 quid, I'll throw them in. But he didn't. But you got to imagine, guys, when you're doing the number of renovations that we do, if you let these £200 and £300 slide, yeah, it mounts up to like stupid amounts of money a week. Our outgoings a week here on renovations is in excess of £100,000 a week. So all of these added up. If you add it up on that and it's 10%, that's £10,000 a week on little bits and pieces that I'm not completely convinced that that's the way it goes. You've got this here now as 31,090, haven't you?
Yeah, but there's still the materials missing, aspect missing out of
I
that.
know.
We still have our kitchen to buy.
Yeah. So how is a renovation on a house coming in at 40k? It's not right. It's miles out. £31,000 with partial materials. We've got to buy a kitchen. We've got to buy a bathroom. We've got to supply the tiles, and we've got to supply some of the carpentry elements, the internal doors and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, there's 8k.
So they normally would include the doors, but we have special doors, so they don't include them. And we've now swindled it so they include the skirting that we like, even though that isn't the skirting that they would normally put.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is we're up to about 39k on a 3-bedroom renovation without gardens.
Let's start at the top. And
Yeah,
work through it.
I'm not going to go through the whole thing with you guys because we're going to be here for like an hour, but it's definitely something that's been playing on my mind and we need to get it sorted today. We're at a food tasting. The first food tasting I'd done this morning was horrendous. The second food tasting from Phil Potts was, and now we're at our third food tasting with my Isabella. Quick flash, bam. COO,
So over you lot.
Big D. And we're at the Grand Hotel. It's the tasting session for Saturday's event. So we'll see what's going on. I'm not really tasting. My Isabella and Tom are going to taste the food. And Duna.
Because by the time this is out, everyone will have actually eaten.
Yeah, so by the time we put this out on Sunday, you guys would have already, the ones who are attending, would have already eaten the food. So let us know, was the food any good or was it not any good? Because we're going to tell you in the next 10 minutes if it's any good or not. And then we'll see who was right and who was wrong. Like Duna was with the Tyson Fury 6-round KO.
Fury, 6 round.
Ooh. Fair play. Fair play. Testing is almost done. Dessert time. Everybody's here apart from Warrello. He went outside to answer his phone and I think he's going to miss the dessert. But the chicken, wow. The sauce, everything about it, very impressed. Compared to our last event as well, I wasn't happy with the food at the last event. But this one, it seems like it's on the ball. They're there. We're there and thereabouts. This one's going to be special. Just got back from the Grand Hotel and food was very good. Everyone was happy. Now we're sorting out the seating plans. We have a meeting with the event planners in the next 10 minutes. It's 5:15. Everyone's gone home on that side. Team are still here. Team over there, but you won't see them. Great day. All in all, what a very good day. I feel very productive, a lot's done. I did want to leave the office at 5:30 today, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen at all by any stretch of the imagination. But hey ho, that's what it is. Back to the road for a little bit tomorrow, out and about. So that'll be fun. You guys can see that. Yeah, now kick up challenge.
The time is
Ste Cam is activated.
Ste Hamilton.
Weekly gang.
Weekly can.
How are we getting on? It's Wednesday morning.
20 to 9.
Gym sesh.
We are currently
Gym
in
sesh.
Buckingham Palace.
Still sipping home.
We're about to figure out the true hierarchy of TPC inner circle.
Who will be the alpha?
Tom's already just at the bottom because he's not here.
We've decided to come out for the day. Brought the boys along to my gym and we're going to have a gym session and a swim.
We've already managed to find the bar, so we're on the shots. Fuck it.
Cheers.
Lads.
lads. Oi.
Here's to a good morning because we're back to the office this afternoon.
It's like sushi.
Why does Phil look red in the face already?
Feel lightheaded already?
Guys, this is what I'm dealing with this morning, Wednesday.
Weekly gang, I am fucked. Duna has literally destroyed us. Oh my god.
Right, so you ready for cardio?
Cardio night.
How you feeling?
What? He's only in the moment, my lung feels like he's going to fall on my ass.
I need a shave. I need a haircut. I need an oxygen tank. I need water. And this guy here is the root cause of it all.
Yeah. It's time for us to get into shape, weekly gang. So, what better way to start it? Even though we're going for a massive breakfast now, thanks to Isabella.
Phil, you're the only one that hasn't spoken. You're pretending you're oxygen levels are okay.
I'm fine. I'm ready for cardio now as well.
Go on, Phil. Go on.
Steve's cam. We're finished. Put them on the desk over there. The boys are all done. Ams has left his cap in the gym. Got to retrieve it. The boys. And now we switch back to normal weekly vlog. Back to normal weekly vlog. Steve's cam is off till tonight. The boys enjoyed it, guys. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was wicked. Really nice.
Really nice, refreshing morning. Sauna, steam, swim, workout. And now we're going back to my house for breakfast. Isabella's cooking up a feast, apparently.
Yep.
These I thought it was a prank, didn't you?
Yeah.
He was all waiting this morning if you can see him. There we go.
Yeah.
We're heading up north.
See you at my house. Weekly gang, none of us can move. We have had a feast. How are you? So we've got an hour and 20-minute journey back to Birmingham. And he's going to sleep the whole way.
Yeah, and he is.
Do you think you'll sleep dinner?
Me? No. No, definitely no.
Thank you to my Isabella for the amazing breakfast and pancakes and everything else.
If this video gets 100,000 likes, we'll start cooking with Isabella episode 1.
Yeah.
Okay, new channel. 100,000. But we do have meetings and we do have a business to run and we do have to get back in. So fun and games are over,
It's been a great morning.
unfortunately, but we are back in the office. On that note, transition into office.
You gotta go with that.
Transition.
Yeah. And then you'll.
Back in the office, I am with our joint venture partners and mentoring students, Nick and Diksha, and their imaginary friend as well. He was there and then he disappeared. We don't know what's going on. Tom has to get this off his chest. Let's just get this off our chest, guys. Woosah. Woosah. This morning, me, Phil, Ams and Duna went to the gym. Tom was invited. Tom decided not to come to the gym. So we had a nice swim, jacuzzi, steam, sauna, lots of different things at my gym. He was invited And he said no.
I meant at this meeting.
Then we went to my house for breakfast, which Isabella kindly cooked for us. Tom, again,
I almost
was
drove over
invited,
for breakfast, I'm not gonna lie.
and he didn't come.
There for breakfast.
But now Tom's throwing little digs out, but he's not really because he's happy, apparently.
No, honestly, I've got so much done today by being here alone because there's no noise.
You
I really have, I promise. Didn't I say this to you guys? when
Did you just
walked
hear what he said?
in? What are you saying, mate?
You are the noise done, that's why.
I am the noise. Coming from you playing that flipping football. I don't know how I just said that.
So now we have a meeting. We have a lot of meetings this afternoon, actually, but this one's a very important meeting. Did you watch the video with Nick? Please put it up on the screen here. But yeah, I'm aching here, my hamstrings. I'm aching really bad. They got me doing some crazy ass squats and stuff today. Today my routine got kind of flipped upside down, turned inside out. Right, weekly gang, see you later. Put that one with you as well. And then the joys. Wednesday is going to end now. The aircon in the office has packed in. We've been given these to cool the room down. Even though I'm in a hoodie, it is very, very hot in here. He is getting a video ready for Tuesday. We have another video out tomorrow, which I'm excited about, 30 questions. Just had a meeting with this guy over here.
Yo, weekly gang. Yes.
Get ready to keep seeing him on the weekly. Podcast tomorrow morning. Accidental female property developer. Charlotte is here in the morning. Is it morning or midday? Sorry, I think she's here midday. That's going to be fun. Come with me outside. I'm going to show you something, so I'll go and grab something. I actually wasn't getting that listen. Outside my offices and ending the day on a high, really happy, still waiting for key collection. The networking event on Sunday is literally organised. The only problem with this networking event is we've had about 15 people drop out, which is a bit annoying, and it's nothing to do with the money side of it because it's only £50 a ticket. It's the fact that 15 people who have booked tickets now, 2 days before the event, have dropped out. I don't like it. It's not good. But a lot of people have dropped out due to personal reasons, holidays, family members are unwell, a couple of people's misses are pregnant, which is understandable because they're about to give birth. But 15 people from 200 is a lot. But we'll still make it an absolutely fantastic night. Still a great turnout when you think about it for our second ever stage talk event. But yeah, on that note, I am going to finish what I'm doing now. I'm going home to watch the football. Predictions, Duna? 4-3 Man City at the minute.
I think they'll end up with penalties, you know.
Penalties? Well, you was right about the Tyson Fury one.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how he favours when we come back.
And then Madrid to win on penalties.
Madrid to win on penalties? Yeah. Okay. I'm going Benzema hat-trick again, like I said today. So we'll see. And yeah, that's the end of the day. Phil has had a holiday for a birthday again. He's the new Duna. He is the new Duna. Weekly gang, we are back. It is Thursday morning, 2 days away from the networking event. It's 9:30, very eventful morning. And we have supposed to collect some keys this week. All the legals have been done. The bridging company have come back this morning and said, oh, we need a structural survey, we need a timber and damp report, blah, 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 blah. So it's just literally come across my desk. I've got the email, I need to take care of it. We're going into town first, I've got to pick some bits and pieces up. And I'm actually going to give you a breakdown of what they've asked for and how I'm going to deal with it, because I don't think a lot of people show this when it comes with bridging. Bridging companies are fantastic, but they can spring stuff on you at the last minute. So that's not good. But it's easily resolvable if you've got the right people around you. Felipe, how are you feeling this morning after your workout?
I'm sore, bro.
You struggling?
Yeah, not like your hamstrings though, yeah?
Is that how you throwing it in? Yes, trying to get in and out this car this morning was an absolute pain. So yeah.
Busy day, got a podcast today as well, yeah?
Big podcast, Charlotte's in, and starting the video for the auction. How to buy a property at auction. doing a whole video. I think it's going to be about an hour long now.
Yeah.
So that's a big video that's been started today, and it should be out in the last week in May, last week of this month, because the auction is actually on the 19th of May. So that'd be cool. Just going to drop the car into Birmingham, pick a few things up, and I'll see you at the office. So this one here, tenants moved in.
Tenant moved in Friday. Problem with the electrics.
Handrail.
Build and a handrail and a little bit of a damp coming through on the paintwork. Damp on the paintwork is to do with the cladding on the external. We either render, remove, or for now we'll gloss over it.
What's the tenant saying? Obviously,
the tenant just wants it not to look. It's not damp.
So
it's not damp in a sense like that. It's like.
Well, they wouldn't have been able to move in.
It's like you can see patchy water, so it could just be water ingress, but the builder's putting it down to the cladding.
Okay, so can you get a quote for the cladding to be repaired?
Yeah,
that's the easiest way.
I've got that coming already.
Okay.
Electrically, they reckon that all the sockets are tripping in the kitchen. Builder tried to say it was our fault. I said, well, you were the last one at the property. You did the test. You did the ICR, so surely you did an earth loop and an RCD test. He then changed his course of action, and within 2 hours he went there and fixed it. And then he tried to ring me up and say the socket was wet. I said, well, what, from Friday? And he was like, so he changed the socket. It's been resolved.
So that one's all done.
This one, I need to just go through and see about the
what
gas
we've got
safe,
and what
electrical,
we have. Well, we have the gas safe, we have the electrical.
Yeah, but I want to put them on the phone.
Okay.
And this one, likewise.
What is that one? I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's that sorted.
That was 3 properties. Good morning, Duna.
I was just slagging you off for not being at work, but here you are. Hello, mate.
Of course you're slagging me off.
Oh, yeah?
That's all you do, slag
okay.
people off.
Always.
That's
It's my
the
job.
crack.
It's my
How
job.
is everyone? Weekly gang.
You got it right again, but not the penalty side of things.
Well, they did win by a penalty.
You Mystic Duna.
Yeah.
We're calling him Mystic Duna. 3 properties where tenants have moved in last week. And we don't really show you a lot of the tenants who move into our properties because a lot of them are on contracts, but this is ones now where they're in areas where there are no contracts available. So we've just put tenants in there. There's a couple of issues with one of the tenants that's moved in, but they're resolved, like you said. The only thing left to do now is the handrail.
Which he's given me a quote for today.
But the handrail is on the outside. Handrail's not on the inside, guys. Handrail is on the steps that go out to the garden, and that's what it is.
It's one of them premises where you've got the old concrete steps that roll down, and they've slowly worn away, and they need a handrail up. That's all it is.
So we'll get the handrail done. You've got someone going in this week or next week?
Go in today, give me a quote.
Oh, he's going today to give us a quote, so that's a good one. We're going to go through quickly the house that we need this information on. So, phone call from the bridging company this morning saying that they need I'm just going to pull it all up now. They need a structural survey. So Tom, if you can get that sorted.
It's been arranged, but we were going to go tomorrow. I've arranged it this morning, but
I'm in London tomorrow, so I want to come because I want to show you guys what this consists of. We need a timber and a damp report. Darren can do the damp report, can't he?
We've got the damp report being arranged, and the timber report will be done by the builder as well.
Okay, fantastic. And then also they wanted a full builder's quote and a schedule of works, obviously, just to see which way we're going. So we'll get that done as well. I'm just checking my diary now. Tuesday, I have nothing. So can we arrange it all for Tuesday the 10th, please? So Tuesday the 10th, we will go over and get that sorted, everything lined up, and then handed to the bridging company by the end of the week, hopefully. We'll be on top of them. Then we're going to go through the auction properties.
I'm going to take this.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, let's say Tuesday afternoon when we're on the way home, we'll come over and see you.
See, guys, how it's very difficult to put a diary together and keep to it with the amount of stuff that we have to deal with.
Okay.
It can be a bit overwhelming at times when you don't literally.
We're coming up to Blackpool.
Don't get a day
and Preston
off ever.
So,
but I chose that.
Yeah, exactly.
So I can't complain about it. It just gets a bit overwhelming.
So have a chat with Wen and come back to us.
Actually, I'm actually going to tell you a couple of other bits and pieces in a minute when he gets off the phone.
Thank you very much, mate. Cheers. Have a great day. Bye bye.
This is every property that's in Bondwolf's auction on the 19th of May at 9 AM. That's the viewing schedule. I'm making a whole video on it, really cool video, how to buy property from an auction. It's going to be about an hour long, I told you. So that's something else we're going to sort out. I've got a couple of more things to sort out with him. But I also just want to tell you something, because we get a lot of messages about this. Now, to the outside world, our lives look absolutely amazing. And they are. They're incredible. I wouldn't swap it for anything in this world. and everyone sees the cars, the clothes, the big houses, and then obviously all the properties we own, all the things we do with the network, the big networking events at the 5-star hotels and stuff. And everyone says, oh my God, it's amazing, blah, 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 blah. You've also got to take into account that to get to this level where we're at now, it takes a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? I always say that to you, Phil. What's the word I'm looking for so I don't come across wrong?
Devotion.
Drive.
It takes a certain mindset for one, because you have to give up a lot of things. So over the years, lost family members, lost friends, lost holidays, lost night out with mates, can't do this, can't do that, can't have weekends away. This is the sacrifices I chose to make, and Isabella as well has chose to make these sacrifices. So you see the nice cars and things, but you got to remember, I only get to drive that car to work, and then I only get to drive that car home, because Monday to Sunday I'm working. I don't actually get to just literally...
You quite literally do work Monday to Sunday as well.
Yeah, I literally don't get like a day where I can just drive off. Now and again, you'll see on my social media, like my Instagram, where I say, I'm not doing anything today. But that's my escape. That's when I know I've hit a brick wall and I'm burnt out. And you'll literally see me post, going to the gym, spending the whole day at the gym, or I'm not doing nothing today. It's very rare. If you followed my social media, my Instagram for a while, you'll see I've done it twice in the last 12 months. This is the best life ever in the entire world. I would not swap this for anything. But also, to get to this thing, it does take a certain type of person, and you do have to basically sacrifice other things in your life, which is the decision that you make from being, I'm presuming, average or great. I don't know. I'm just going on what my feeling, what I am. Comment below if you think there's another way that it's done. But yeah, had to sacrifice a hell of a lot of stuff to get here. And if you want to achieve anything in life, you do have to make sacrifices, and the sacrifices can be quite harsh. And I know that if I want to go out with the boys on Saturday night and go out and have a drink and do certain things, but I've got a meeting on Sunday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, I have to sacrifice going out because my meeting's way more important to what I want to achieve. Again, Bank Holiday Monday showed a lot of things to me. The sourcing, I see the sourcing division. Obviously, this is our side of the offices. That's their side of the offices, and we're all obviously mixing there. But I see on a Bank Holiday Monday, Tuesday morning, everyone doesn't turn up because they all say, "Oh, no, you're drunk. You've got a hangover. You've had a heavy weekend, and you can't be asked to get up and do any work." Me, I'm up. I'm in, and yeah. So rant over. No, don't say rant over, because it wasn't a rant. It was
inspirational.
Yeah, it wasn't inspirational, because you lot probably sitting there thinking, "Fuck that." Am I giving up going out with the boys or the girls on the Saturday night?
And if you think that, you're never going to get there.
Yeah, it's just one of them things. But yeah, we're back to normal now. Let's crack on with what we've got to do.
2 p.m. meeting.
Yeah, 2 p.m.'s fine. Book it in. Duna's very good at this. So Duna will come. He'll sit. He'll talk. And then literally, I was about to turn to ask Duna a question, and he's like a magician. He's like,
Nice. Right, D, you got a podcast coming up.
Yes.
What's the first plans of setting up the podcast?
Okay, so the process is we obviously turn on the dedicated Mac, and then we set up this thing. I'm sorry that I don't know exactly what it's called. Let's just call it a Focusrite at the moment. And then we hook up the 2 mics. We get it all onto one track here on the computer. Then we do a bit of testing. That's usually the fun bit. And then yeah, it's ready to go. So let's do a little montage of me setting it up. Yeah. Testing. 1, 2, 3. That's the name. Yes, it's TPC. I'm gonna buy a house, gonna fucking flip it.
Podcast done.
podcast is done. Here she is, star of the show. Thank you very much for coming. We are going to shoot 30 questions now, and it's got very hot in here, so can someone please put the aircon on?
This coffee's hot as well.
Yeah, it's very hot in here. So yeah. finished the 30 questions with Charlotte. What a pleasure to have her on today. She was lovely, really nice girl. Got her head screwed on to build 26 houses on a piece of land. You've got to be quite switched on, to be fair, and have the right team around you. But yeah, what a lovely person. Really enjoyed having her on the podcast and the 30 questions. But now, back to the day job. We have rendered a house that has got a massive crack appeared in the side of it after it's been painted. Not a big problem. They're going to have to take the whole thing off and redo it again. That's a big problem because it puts us back again about a week. We've also been informed today that one of our premises that has had a new central heating system fitted does not have any gas coming from the street into the property because the property was empty when the gas company did new mains outside and ours was missed, but there was a note through the door that fell in with about 600 other letters, so we didn't see it. We've renovated the whole place, and at the last minute we decided to change the boiler, put new radiators, but for some reason I'm being told no one checked the pipework. Is that correct, Tom? No one ran the gas up. No one ran the gas up. That's what I'm being told. But either way, get that sorted as well. Then we had a front door fitted on a premises with no letterbox. I don't know if I've looked at that one, but that was one of them things. Boys are doing some magic tricks. Now I have a whole fucking thing to sort out here. As you can see, new video being shot. I'm going to buy a house at auction on the 19th of May. Potentially buy a house at auction. I'm not going to buy one for the sake of it. If the numbers don't add up, I'm not going to buy one. But a lot of people message me saying, Steve, auctions, any good? Yes. They are good if you know what you're doing, but they can also be a very slippery road if you don't know what you're doing. So I'm doing a whole video, 19th of May, 9 AM, Bond Wolf Auctions is live. This is us now preparing for the video, which will start on Monday or Tuesday, depending on viewings. And I'm excited to shoot this. This is why Ams is covering the lights, because he wants to get certain shots. Air conditioning unit that's costing us about £5 a month to run because the air conditioning's gone. Not happy about that at all. But all in all, great day. I am leaving this office in 45 minutes.
What?
See how I looked for his reaction. I'm leaving in 45 minutes.
Why?
Because I want to go home today.
Do you want to do this in the morning?
No.
We're in London tomorrow.
We're in London tomorrow? London, baby.
You gonna come?
London, baby. Weekly gang, I'm at home ending the day here, and this is what Isabella has prepared for us tonight. I also got us some flowers on the way home. Let me eat my food and I'll catch up with you shortly. So I have finished my dinner and it is now time to go through Bond Wolf Auctions because I have to look at some viewings tomorrow. So I'm on there now, checking out which ones are scheduled in for tomorrow. For the 6th, and there's a few actually. Actually, there's not just a few, there's absolutely loads, and I'm supposed to view like 6 of these. Never stops, shall show you. So all of these on that one there, Friday the 6th, I have a whole load of viewings that I have to go through tomorrow. It's going to be a long day. So you see me at work and I get to the office early, leave my house about 7, half 7, get to the office, do what I've got to do, as you've seen today. Now I'm home, I've had my dinner, checking out this, I have to put the schedule in for tomorrow. It is now 8:45 and I still have to water my front garden and water my back garden because we've had some new turf laid, so it has to be watered. And then I also have a bunch of emails that I have to go through. We have 2 new videos that have been uploaded. So we have UK Property Podcast, Steve's Corner with Jack Wicks, 32 minutes and 38. I need to review that tonight. And then this one here, where it says title and draft, that's being uploaded as we speak. So by about 10:30 that will be uploaded, and that is another video with him, Tej, on his cottage. The cottage video is a really cool video as well. That should be out next week. Busy day, busy night. I like this because you guys get to see some of the things that I do as well when I get home. And then you understand that it's not just 7 in the morning till 7 at night. And actually I'm shattered today. I'm really tired. Shall I take you outside? Shall I actually show you me watering my garden? Yeah, because Duna and them lot aren't going to believe that I actually water my own garden. So let's see. Do the front one first, then I'll do the back one. So when I told you I was watering my front lawn, I wasn't joking. I'm genuinely watering all of my front lawn, which will probably take me about 20 minutes to half an hour to do. Duna, Phil, told you.
20 minutes later.
I'm still here. I thought it would take me 20 minutes. I still think it's going to take me another 10 minutes. The joys, guys, the joys. Front garden finished. I'm not going to do all of the back garden. I've actually put the sprinkler system on now because it's getting dark and I still have all the emails that I need to do, and I still need to do all the time tomorrow for the viewings. So it's an early start. The viewings, I think the first viewings at 10 o'clock and then they go on till about 4:15. I was supposed to be in London tomorrow, but I've had to cancel because this video that we're doing, which is the auction video, it's how to buy a property in the UK through auction. We're buying one from Bondwolf, well hopefully we're buying one from Bondwolf. If the numbers add up and all the viewings work out and the builders can schedule their workload to come around with me in the next few days, then I will be buying one from auction to show you guys, but only if the numbers add up. I'm going to end the day here because you don't want to see what emails I'm going to send or anything like that. So weekly gang, see you tomorrow. Friday, on my way to the office. We have viewings, payments, problems. It's only a problem if you make it a problem. It's Tom's problem actually. But we're on our way to the office now, and my phone literally hasn't stopped all morning. It's 8:30 and it's mental. I can just see it being an absolutely crazy day. But let's get to the office and then we'll see what we encounter. From my house to Birmingham in 1 hour and 20 minutes.
Well, 1 second on the weekly, yeah?
1 second on the weekly. And we have decided that the viewings for the auction video are being done today, aren't they? And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there's a lot, isn't there? So we're out on the road. This one is quite unusual because I know the area really well. Thimble Mill Road, Smethwick. It's very, very close to home actually. So I know all the house prices, all the house values. I actually own a lot of houses here as well, to be honest. I own, if you look up there, I own 2 on that road up there. I own 1 down there on the left-hand side. So I know this area quite well. The property's going to go crazy though on this one. I already know it's going to go over by about 20-25k. But the 19th of May, we will see if I'm any good at what I do, because I will predict what the houses will go for. Hopefully, one will slip through and I'll get it. Hopefully. Maybe get one after auction in the lots that didn't sell. We don't know, but we'll see.
But you see, when you're so big in property, you don't need auctions, do you?
No, but
so many links,
yes.
so many relationships, and so many.
See how he's been paying attention for like a year and he's actually learning.
That's what I mean. Auctions are okay, but it's a lot of hassle, isn't it? But we're going to prove to you guys we can do it.
No, we're not. Listen, the auction might go absolutely crazy, so I'm not putting anything out there. But yeah, he's listening, he's paying attention. That's what happens when you surround yourself with me. You're not going to see inside too many houses today because obviously it's for the auction video that I'm releasing at the end of the month. We're on our second viewing. You can just see the house there in the behind Am's. Can you see it? This looks like a very good house. Is Am's doing something stupid? Yep. I'm with TT and we have the calf boy.
Come on.
It's getting him out. He's been training them since last week's weekly and the weekly before, because if we look here, look.
He's covering up today, isn't it?
Yeah,
they're out today.
Skinny jeans and they're still baggy.
We're looking at Iron Man in my suit tomorrow. The network.
You excited for the networking events?
Yeah, can't wait.
You excited as well? Yeah. I think it's going to be a really good night.
What?
The networking event tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be sick.
Yeah, they're always good. All our networking events are quite good. But we've got quite a few viewings today. Duna. Ah, Duna. Insert wizard, insert Gersh, insert wizard, insert Gersh. He does it all. Now we need one for you. We do need something for you. 100%. I'll think of something. Pit stop, treating the boys to a Soho tavern here in Handsworth. Tom's first time actually being here.
In Handsworth.
He has actually sourced a house for one of the bespoke investors on the board, and he's just getting all the emails together, send it all over to them. They're happy with it, aren't they?
Yeah, they've not seen the house yet, but from what I've told them so far, they love it.
Okay, they love it, which is good news. So going to have something to eat. 2 more viewings this afternoon. It's a good day. It's all good. Calf boy's here still.
Eating again.
His calves are as big as his finger. He's never going to live this one down. Bye. Back in the office, and it's been a tiring day. You tired, Phil?
Yeah,
I'm really tired. I've got loads of breakdowns to do for this auction video. Show them how many payments that you're going through, but try not to show the names of the payments. Yes, he's doing all that by the end of today as well, apparently.
Done all the hard work now, it's just inputting.
Okay.
So I've done the payment side and processing, and now I've just got to put it on a spreadsheet. So
Okay.
It's not rocket science, it's just a lot of numbers.
Rather him than me. I just like to open the computer and see it all there. Tomorrow's event, I actually think is going to be one of the greatest nights in property in the UK. Big statement. Big statement. Can you see how tired I am? Shattered. I tried to have a 5 or 10 minute power nap, but we have. It wasn't just you, TT, don't worry. Who else was before you? Gersh. I am fucked. Like, seriously, I'm done in here. I've still got loads to do as well. So quick breakdown of this property. Do you remember the property that Reese found randomly, as in randomly that we found out about it, well, apart from a little passing conversation that we heard? He's been there again, hasn't he? When did he go up? Was it Saturday?
Saturday, yeah.
I think he went up Saturday. So the house is secured, isn't it?
Secure, yeah.
125?
120.
120. Secured at 120,000. I actually think I said 125 in the last video as well. So we're doing a breakdown of the refurb because the investor or bespoke investor that we've sourced this property for is happy with it. But there was a few hiccups that TT wasn't happy with. And you've been working on this all week, really. Well, not all week, but a few days.
Yeah, but the issue with it is it's currently tenanted. So normally we don't normally touch anything like that because of all the issues it could incur when we're trying to remove tenants, any damages that can take place after we've already viewed the property, etc.
Yep.
I've obviously spoken to the investor, mentioned this property briefly, not gone into huge detail about it, but told him the situation. And he's still happy to proceed and he understands the risks involved in that, but because of the profits involved in the property itself,
he wants it.
He wants it.
Okay, so we're doing a breakdown of the refurb costs, and he's just showed me.
Yeah.
He's got the video of the house up on the screen again, and we've got the kitchen here at 4,500. I actually think, I actually think the kitchen's £4,000, if not a little bit cheaper. We've got the bathroom at 2,500. We've got painting and decorating at 2,000. We've got the rewire at 3,500. Central heating at 2,500, and the boiler needs changing location.
Yeah, that's currently in a bedroom.
That's not good.
Yeah.
No.
You could put it in the kitchen, couldn't you?
It needs to go down in the kitchen. Yeah. Carpentry for out 2,500. To plaster this house, they've got 5,000. I think it could be done for 4,000. Flooring, they're looking at 3,500. I still think there's a little bit of room saved there. Garden, 2,000.
Save money there.
Yeah, there's definitely a saving on that garden. I don't care what anyone says. Spotlights, £300. Again, if we get the contractor in, he'll throw the spotlights in. Strip out, 2k. Show the week that little thing there, please. £500. And then rendering at £2,000.
That's just the front.
And then we need building regs for the loft room because it's not actually registered, so we need a drawing done and we need the building regs to go out. About 1,200 quid, yeah. Estimated refurb cost £35,500. I think we could get all this done in for about 28 to 30k if we got a contractor in. Purchase price 120, stamps 4425, legal fees down to the person as a 2,000, and then the whole refurb cost you've got at 35,500. All in's 161. End value 190. I think you could beat 190 with this finish.
Yeah.
But again, it is what it is. We're going to send out a email to the investor now confirming that this is your property if you want it, but we are putting a disclaimer in about time because the tenant that's living there has got 2 months to move out. We aren't in control of that situation, but we've made the person who was sourcing this house for fully aware of every single thing. They know everything and they're happy to proceed, waiting for the tenant to move out in 8 weeks. We're going to get it in writing as well from the owner, the estate agents. Sorry guys. You're not boring me, I promise. We're going to get it in writing as well, get that over. We're going to is he using our solicitors or is he using his own?
He's got his own solicitors, and because he's buying with a mortgage, he's obviously sent me across his decision in principle. So he just needs to obviously inform them so he can get everything sent across to the agent.
So this is a little bit one that has to have some work done on it. You've done really well on this actually because you have been working on it on a few days. I've noticed you sent me an email yesterday about it. So yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, you ready?
Warlow.
Okay, I'll get him to come down now.
What are you pointing at me?
Okay, I'll get him to come down right now.
Why is it Steve's going somewhere right now when he wanted to sleep? But I wanted to sleep.
Will you pop down?
No, I'll go and do
I'll
it.
give you my card.
I'll do it, it's fine. Can I pay cash? Because I've got some money in my pocket.
Yeah, just please.
Okay.
Just
Guys, see, 10-minute power nap. That's all I wanted. Just a 10-minute power nap. Just that little Ste time.
Got another property to go through with you in a minute as well.
I'm going outside. Well done, TT. That's fantastic. Weekly gang, we are ending the week on a very tired Stephen. I'm shattered. But what a great event tomorrow night's going to be. I'm going to show you something right here. This is the table layout for tomorrow's event. 200 people at our second stage talk, networking event. Very, very, very overwhelming to think that we've done 2 events in this short space of time that the property circle's been around, and these are the amounts of people that we have at the event. Sorry guys, I'm gonna answer my phone. Going back to very overwhelming that the property circle has been around for 12 months just over, and on our second stage talk networking event we have 200 people who are coming to listen to our guest speak, are coming to support our event, are coming to basically just network. And imagine where this event will be in 5 years. Imagine what this is going to be. Got a goal of, if you're in property, no matter what level you're at, whether you're a starter or whether you're a billionaire, you will have to be at one of these events in the future to actually be associated with the property world. Crazy? I know, all my ideas are crazy. If you could literally spend a whole day here with me and listen to the stuff that's said off camera, you'd think I was an absolute lunatic. But I have a vision, I have a goal, I know what we're going to create, it's just time. So yeah, just looking at this makes me smile, actually. It's pretty, what me and Isabella have done here is pretty special. I'm very happy, very proud as well. So guys, on that note, do I tell you to hit that like button or subscribe? Because none of you listen to me anyway. But the subscribe thing, we're growing, it's really cool. And yeah, I will see you next week.